What's up, guys? So it's Flora Bison here, and here is my husband with me. We're gonna do today a mukbang / Q&A. So we're gonna answer all your questions, guys. So stay with us. What we have here, we have Papa John's pizza.
Stuffed crust pepperoni pizza. Oh, you need to do it right.
It's just like salami pizza in German.
But the crust has cheese. They didn't do it right. You're supposed to put like, it's really good with like garlic butter.
Yeah, you have to put cheese on top of it.
Oh, inside of the crust.
Oh, okay. And then what we have that one too?
They're jalapeno poppers and cheese inside.
First, we're going to start to eat. I'm gonna try this. I'm so hungry. So first question we're going to answer from Tracy de la Cruz Torres.
Yeah.
Translator. I think they have the same questions with Jonathan Burlata. So Tracy del Cruz Torres and Jonathan Burlata were asking how and where did we meet?
Met online.
We know each other on dating site called Plenty of Fish. But first I want to say we met in Germany because I was living in Germany for almost 9 years, and they're also in Germany for work. He was based in Germany for 3 years, right? Before we met, before we know each other, he was in Germany for 2 months already in Germany.
It was a few months. Maybe 3.
Yeah. Then he messaged me on Plenty of Fish. I was like, oh, this is a handsome guy. He has a really nice smile. that time. And then we kind of like planned to meet in person, you know.
Our first date was going to a club. Interesting, because usually if I go on a date with somebody and it's like meet at a club or something, then it goes completely sideways. Just thinking like, she's just gonna start dancing with other guys.
I don't do that though.
And, you know, I'm gonna have to fend for myself out here. I'm gonna have to find a ride home or something. She's gonna end up with somebody else. She's gonna get drunk and end up with somebody else by the end of the night. But
yeah, many times like he was asking me when we were gonna meet, but then that time he doesn't have his car yet. So I was thinking, I guess this guy has a lot of excuses, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to other.
She was playing hard to get, and I was like, maybe she doesn't ever want to see me. But I was in the process of, like, I just got there, so I did buy a car, but for the trade-in, so I was waiting for it to get ready. And the rental car that they gave me, I couldn't just drive all the way to Stuttgart. Like
yeah, so
2.5 hours
we
away.
we live like 2 hours away.
I had like a limit on where I could drive the vehicles.
So yeah, I told him like that time I didn't really have any interest anymore to message him because I thought he has a lot of excuses like it doesn't have a car, like why? Like no, there's no car. So, so I was like, okay, we'll just like get back to him when he has a car. Finally,
I wasn't good enough for her.
No, it wasn't like that. I was just saying like you have a lot of excuses. You're telling me you have a car now, you can drive anywhere now. So you're up to meeting to me. You know, anything I want to do, so you wanna go for it? I said like that night, me and like my friends are planning to go out to the club. So I was saying like, okay, so since we're going to the club anyway, I can't just like go with him, like, you know, leave my friends and go with him on a date. So I was saying, oh, you just come over here at my place. So it's 2 hours away. I came there. I was opening the door. I was like, woo! He's a handsome guy. He has a really big eyes, you know, like that was like big attraction when I saw his face. He has a big eyes. I like that. he was the handsome guy, the most handsome guy I've ever seen. So we're not gonna get out of this question. It's just only one question yet, and we're telling a whole story.
That's you, not me. But what I was saying about our actual date, yeah, it was weird because I was like, okay, we'll see how it goes. I've dealt with these types of situations before, and it's like, it's not that like that's what I just assumed about her. I was really open-minded, but it was just like I've dealt with these types of situations before where you go to the club and the girl tends to be wild and then it just goes sideways real quick. So I was just open-minded, wasn't thinking about it too much. I'm like, we'll just see how it goes. And she was just waiting for me the entire night. Like, she was seeing what I was doing. She was being patient and she was with me. And I was like, okay, this is good. She's a good woman. She's not drinking too much. She's not going crazy. She's not flirting with other guys. She's not dancing with other guys. Because that's typically how it goes. Like, you meet some girl on an online dating app. Like, what else do you expect? Like, they just, I mean, not all girls are like that, but it's just like, you know, it happens. So
I think they're trying to like see if you get jealous or something, or you want to be tougher, like
well,
try to get them. Or
it's just
like
a big game to some people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, you want something meaningful or not. And sometimes girls just really do not even care at all.
Yep.
So I could see the certain qualities in that, how she was acting and everything, and so I was like, okay, this could be something. So
yeah,
I don't think you really have to necessarily go on a perfect dinner date, and go to the movies, and have some like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like
crazy romantic thing going on.
Yeah, I'm happy that you were really up to it, like driving for 2 hours to see me and hang out with us with my friends in the club, you know. And yeah, he was staying at my place. And then afterwards, he was, you know, like asking me on a real date afterwards, seeing that night. So he was asking me to go on a proper date. And that's what happened. That's how it started. We're gonna proceed to the next question. Okay. Alright, so next question, we stay for crazy. She's asking is, who is sweeter? So actually we're both sweet. Right? Yes, we're both sweet, but in some like in the mood, depends on the mood.
If she's in a good mood, depending on the time of day and what happens, she's like a Disney character. A goofy Disney character.
What?
But if she's mean, or if she's in a bad mood, she's like a banshee or something, I don't know.
That's bad. Okay, so yeah, so it depends on, so like, there's no sweeter from us, so we're both sweet each other, it just depends on our mood. But I take care of him, he takes care of me, so that's important. Right, babe? So another question from Marikin Labajo. Where did we get married?
We got married in Denmark, Copenhagen. We tried to go through Germany. The Germans were making things difficult, and the way Copenhagen is, they have a whole service to where like it's a lot easier to get married there. And like in Europe, it's like an easy spot to go to get married. Yeah. They don't overcomplicate things, and they just need the certain documents, and then you go there, and then they'll do an international certified marriage thing.
So next question, who's
better at cooking?
Yeah, I'm good cook. Yeah, I'm better cook. But he also good. Like he also like cook good, like grilling, you know, he's good at grilling.
Adobo, menudo, lumpia, all that stuff is always good. Everybody likes their food.
Thank you, babe. Is it true?
It's the best Filipino food I've had. We interact a lot with Filipinos. Go to a gathering.
Yeah.
Eat a lot of Filipino food, the typical adobo and lumpia and whatever else. Pancit and perfect best.
Next question from Prissy is like, from Prissy, who has more pride?
Yeah,
I think so. Say that again.
Translate it.
So, yeah, I think I have more pride. But he thought sometimes, all the time, that he's right. All the time, sometimes all the time.
But the thing is, I can see when I'm wrong. And
okay, babe. Next question. Next question from Sarah Gay Dow. What qualities do you love about your husband? Or what about what good qualities that you love about me? I love about him that he's taking care of me and our son. And also, he listened to me. Okay, so what's a good quality you like about me?
so you basically do everything while I'm gone. Like, you take care of the house. It's always clean, even though I make a mess when I come home. Tired and I don't pay attention, and take care of the baby and all that stuff. And the reason why that's different is because, and it's not to talk shit on American women or talk crap on American women, but it kind of doesn't seem like it happens as much anymore, where somebody's willing to put in the time to just take care of everything. I guess it's kind of like old school, where the man goes to work and then the wife takes care of everything and cooks dinner and all that stuff. But it's not always like that. Like, I'll cook sometimes.
Yeah, but
like I'll have to clean stuff sometimes, and it's not always like, the man is in charge of the house and she cooks and cleans, and the dinner better be ready by the time I get home or something like that. Like, it's not like that old school.
He's not like me that I really have to do that.
It's like having somebody willing to do that stuff. Like a wife that's willing to do all that stuff, because everybody's focused on being independent.
Yeah, that's how we raise, cooking.
That's like good quality, because it's hard to.
So that's really the best quality that I can do.
and it should be to where the man can also do those things by himself, like clean and cook and do laundry. So if the wife is doing something else, he can handle it too. So it shouldn't just be the wife the entire time, and then when it comes to doing like laundry or something, the husband's useless.
Yeah, as long as I'm telling him to help me, then he's doing. For example, like I can't cook right now. Like, I'm too busy taking care of our son, and then he's the one cooking. So I'm glad that it's also helping me. He's not a worse cook. He cooked good too. Next question from Gigi Zamora. Have you ever tried long distance relationship with distance relationship? Like it would be on and how. And yes, we had long distance relationship. From the first time, it's not just like, all the time we had. From the beginning, we know each other. It's a long distance relationship because we don't live each other. There's a way, and we see each other only every weekend. He visit me, and sometimes I visit him. So it's vice versa.
Yeah, I guess that wasn't really like super long distance, but we still had to travel a good amount of time to see each other.
Yeah.
Whether she was taking the train or I was driving my car, or taking the train too, because I didn't feel like driving.
Yeah.
But we dealt with me being gone While I was...
We were married. He was deployed.
Twice. Well, while we were like not... While we were like still... We weren't married.
Oh, yeah.
But I was traveling to different countries all the time. I was flying all over... I can't say exactly where, but I was flying all over the place in Europe. Doing things other than that. So I'd be gone for like weeks at a time, come back, and then go to all kinds of different countries. And then after that, I was deployed, and yeah, I was 6 months away from her. But she got lucky, or we got lucky, because she was able to stay with me in the hotel. It was a unique deployment.
I got to visit him.
Yeah, she was able to stay with me for like what, 2 weeks in the hotel
in Romania.
Yeah. So that was my deployment in Romania.
Yeah.
So we got lucky with that, because typically we would be in a different area where you wouldn't.
It was hard because, you know, like long distance relationship, it's really hard for me and for both of us, because like who doesn't, you know, like it's so hard. Like for me it's hard.
She was living with me at that point, and like
alone with no friends around there.
I was living in the country in Germany, straight out in the country, and transportation isn't that great from there, which she was able to figure it out. And it's a lot easier for her because she at least speaks German, she can get around, but there were no friends around her. All of her friends were like hours away, so it was rough, and like it wasn't like she can go out and do things. She was basically like
just being
held captive for like six months. Just because
the only thing that makes me happy is like he's talking to me all the time, every time after his work.
And the thing we can be thankful for is that I had a good, like, at least decent Wi-Fi connection, and I could talk all the time, and I had like cell phone reception and stuff. There's other places where we go where it's not always like that. I mean, most of the time we do, but
normally
some places
if you get to work in some other countries, like
some places all we have is a tent, and maybe you'll have Wi-Fi, maybe not. Most of the time we do, but
yeah, we are really lucky with that one. So yeah, I would say long distance relationship is hard, and it's up to you guys if you just like stay stronger. But we were married at that time. We had some arguments also. It's so hard to, you know, like solve arguments, especially in your long distance relationship. But we keep like try to be tied up together, fight for it. You know, come home and we're still married.
You have to just talk. I wouldn't say sit on the phone like 8 hours a day, but you have to have some sort of connection and keep going.
And update all the time. That's important. For me, important to me, in long distance relationship, he has to update what he is doing, and of course update what I'm doing, because that's important in long distance relationship. You know, because you don't know what they're doing, and you don't feel that you're important if you don't know what he's doing out there. Next question: What is your big argument? It's from Billy and Amanda. What are our big argument thing? We basically like arguing some stupid things.
It's a lot of miscommunication.
I guess it's just different, express things, you know, like I do different, like I express different things and he expresses different things, so it's misunderstanding. That's basically that our arguments, like, I would say.
Because she's Filipino, so she's used to doing things, I guess, well, it's Filipino, you guys are strict, but at the same time, like, I don't know, just maybe it's like a loss in translation between the languages or something, but like, so military and then Filipino, like even Filipino time is running on Filipino time, like late for stuff, like, and that isn't even part of the issue, but it's just like, hey, like explaining things.
So yeah, we don't really have big arguments, so just like little arguments, misunderstanding. Whoever answered that.
No, I didn't.
No, so yeah, Glycel John asking what our hobbies, What are your hobbies?
What's our favorite hobbies together?
So yeah, what are our favorite hobbies together? We like to go on adventure. Like we like to travel.
That's what we used to do before we had a baby.
We travel a lot.
It's hard to do now with COVID and everything, and then with the baby, so it kind of worked out. We haven't really went camping too much, but
So our hobby is traveling.
yeah, that's our main one, but we've had to adapt. So we used to watch movies a lot.
Netflix.
Netflix and whatever else, Disney, well, not Disney Plus yet, but that's more of me, the Mandalorian. But,
No. We really love traveling, so as you guys see that we are, you know, everywhere in Europe, the Philippines, and yeah, the big thing that we love we have traveled in Europe was in Croatia and in Greece. Switzerland was nice, but expensive. Yeah.
Prague.
Yeah, Prague's nice also. So yeah, I mean, our hobby is traveling. Maybe our gym is also going to the gym is kind of a hobby.
Yeah, I like going to the gym.
I like to go to the gym.
And then now, since we've had to adapt to the way it is here, like COVID, and then during the winter months, like right now, it's like negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit outside with a negative 40-degree wind chill. So we play games.
Yeah, that's what we do, like playing games online.
I got a computer. Gave her my gaming laptop, and still works fine. So we play games. She streams.
Yeah, they know that.
So that's what we do now. But in the summertime, or once it gets warmer, we'll be camping and being outside more often, because I think it's better to be outside.
So that's the best thing I like about him, because he loves to travel. Like some guys that I know before, they don't like to travel at all. They just want to stay home. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, stay home all the time. He likes to travel. He likes to go out of the house. You know, there's a time that he just like to play games. But when I say I'm done, let's go out. Let's still you know, go out, out of the house. It's tiring.
Because she's indoors all the time, and while I'm gone, even while I'm here, like we're stuck inside. So she never goes into the store with me because of COVID. I only expose myself because I get tested all the time, and she stays in the car with the baby, or she just stays at home. We don't expose him either, and like none of us have ever gotten it, so it's working out. But you know, just taking a trip out to the experimental forest, or the river, or something, just seeing something like nature, because there's a lot of nature here.
So next question from Florida. How often are you guys fighting? We don't really fight that much. We argue, but not fighting like much, a lot.
Once a week or once every 2 weeks.
I mean fight and arguments are not the same. Fight is just like, I don't know. Fights is just like what's the differences about arguments and fights?
I don't know.
Are they the same?
It could be. It depends. I don't know what you guys consider a fight or an argument, but
yeah. I mean, the same thing as being married, you know, like, you know, a couple of arguments once a week. I would say. But it doesn't turn into a huge fight that I would not talk to him for 2 days or 1 day, or not. He can't touch me at all anymore. Not just like that. So after all, we end up saying sorry and say sorry to me and everything's fine. So that's how we solve all the arguments. And so let's go to the last tip para magbalas sa linggo program. Okay, so next question. This is two last questions from Virgie. From Virgie Winford, she asked, what do you prefer, lights on or off?
Of course, you have to ask that.
What do you prefer? Me and his face.
Lights on.
Lights on, yes, of course, cheers. Lights on, cheers. What you gonna do with lights off? Okay, so last question from Joy Caballero. She's asking easy tip to couple. I don't know, para balik alindog. I don't know how to say that in English. I mean, easy tip to return charm program. What does that mean? It says in a translation, like automatic translation. Maybe it's just like maybe she means the married life that are, doesn't have life anymore. And then you want to try to work it out, make it like in love again or something. I don't know. Maybe like that.
Easy tip to return life program.
Charm program, it says, and the translator. Because me and him, we're like almost 4 years married now, babe. This year, you don't have that feeling that I don't know, like these marriages that don't feel like love anymore or something.
You have to keep the spark going.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like that's what probably she meant.
So I was told a thing a long time ago where there's a difference between love and infatuation. So, infatuation, I don't know if that's a well-known word, but it's more of a hard English word. But infatuation is like you fall in love with somebody and it's like, the hardcore like love feeling that you feel, but after time goes, it like kind of goes away. But love is like, it's keeping everything going. You have to keep.
So what's your tip?
It takes work to keep going.
So what's your tip about it? Because our love are still keep on going and like not the spark didn't go away.
You have to take time to nurture it.
Like maybe go out, like
Instead of,
on a date again.
Yeah, instead of waiting for the other person to do something, you should do something first. Like whatever they usually like candy or flowers or something, like just go out and just do it.
So you have to, like, both of you work it out. Like if he doesn't do the move first, then we girls do it, and then if the girl doesn't really do anything, and if you really want to work it out, then it has to be someone of you guys, like, start to move and,
it's kind of like an ongoing, like a little thing going there. You just have to ignite the flame again.
Yeah.
It's still there, You just have to like get the fire real quick, like whatever they like flowers, candy, or whatever. Like for a man, whatever he likes, light the flame again, and
then go on an adventure, right, babe?
Yeah, do something.
Go on an adventure and a date. Go on a vacation. Just go some interesting stuff like outdoors. Just you and him. Like me and him, like we did a lot of you know, outdoor stuff that we couldn't compare. I couldn't compare to any other guys that I had before. We had so much, you know.
You gotta balance like your alone time with the things that you guys do together, because life is short, so you have to like, you know, have those memories and everything.
Yeah. Okay, so we answered all your questions, and we really enjoyed all your questions, answering to it. Right, babe?
Those are good questions.
Yeah. So I hope you guys learned already and know about us and answering your UCT about us. So yeah, basically my guys love Philippines. Is that true? I'm not.
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, I mean I would say there's also like Americans who just love their own girls, you know, stuff, but mostly they prefer Asians because they're good cooking. Or they're good cook.
Filipinos love white men.
Oh yeah, well, so we do. So you guys like Asians.
Works out then, I guess.
Works out. So I hope you guys enjoy watching our mukbang / Q&A video. Why are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing.
The way I'm speaking.
No, I'm not laughing.
Okay. You're not laughing? Okay guys, so I hope you enjoy watching this video, and I'll see you guys. We will see you in our next video, in our next journey. So hopefully we're gonna, you know, do another travel vlog again. So yeah, we're gonna have more upcoming videos. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for coming by and watch our Q&A video, and check out more of my videos. And if you like my videos, please give me a subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button to keep more updated of my upcoming videos.
Like the video.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Like the video.
And also like this video, of course.
Click the like button.
Yes, click the like button. Okay guys, so see you again next time. Bye.